So I've been attempting to make this video for about 50 different times now, so hopefully I get this one right. But as you can tell by the title of this video, there's going to be some changes on my channel for the foreseeable future, and that's both exciting and a little bit nerve-wracking because change is very hard, especially on YouTube, because if you change too much, you lose your audience, and if you don't change enough, you don't gain an audience. And I ultimately have decided that I just want to do what I love doing, and that means doing some things a little bit differently and also changing things as well by adding things that I originally did back into the foray, and that is going to be a lot of fun. So that's what this video is going to really be about. But before we get into that, I do want to talk about influence in particular and what it has meant for this channel. When I started YouTube, I was heavily influenced by the likes of Chris Stuckman, particularly with movie reviews, because he kind of was the movie guy that created and spawned so many other copycat YouTube channels that have reviewed movies, and I am one of those. I've been very influenced by him, and I've been influenced by many other people along the way, and have tried to pull things that they have done in an attempt to create my own style. And every time I have made a big leap or change going forward, I've gotten a little closer to the videos that I want to produce, and this is just the next natural step. So those that have watched my videos for a very long time might know that I used to do book reviews as well as video game reviews. I didn't do a whole lot in terms of video game reviews, but I did do a lot of book reviews, particularly with the Star Wars books. And I ultimately want to bring those back because the whole reason why I got rid of those to begin with, because I loved doing them, even though it was difficult at times. I was basically told by other YouTubers that if you want to be successful on YouTube, if you want people to see your channel, that you need to have a niche. You need to have something, a singular thing that you are interested in, and completely focus on that. So I basically got rid of my book reviews and my video game reviews in the pursuit of just talking about movies. And that has been very successful so far. I've been getting a lot of people interested in my videos, a lot of new faces, and it has been a lot of fun doing it. I also realized that I have a lot of different interests, not just movies. I love books, I love reading, and I love video games. And it has made me really think about doing something more with those. And also another thing, I love doing movie reviews on here. I love talking about the things I love, but I realize that I'm not very well versed in all the areas of film criticism in particular. Like, I know things about storytelling, characters, and that kind of a thing. But I'm pretty shaky on talking about things such as editing and cinematography. I know what's good cinematography and I know what's bad editing, but I just don't know enough about it to really bring anything to the conversation. But I do know a lot about story, and a lot of that has been because I have tried out screenwriting. I've read many books on storytelling, and I think I have at least a good enough grasp of how to understand story a whole lot more. And so going forward, that's how I want to conduct a lot of my reviews. I want to focus specifically on the storytelling aspect and looking at it as a literary analysis. I want to pay attention closely to theme and character and story. That doesn't mean that I'm just going to not talk about things like cinematography, editing, acting, and that kind of a thing. I do want to focus on those things because I think they're very important for a movie, but I also think it's important to talk about the things that I'm more well versed in. And so I am bringing back book and video game reviews as well, with a focus on storytelling in particular, because those are the things that I love. So this change comes about because when I made the change to get rid of those things, I was watching videos that were like, oh, you need to find a particular niche, and I made my niche movies. But realizing I have multiple things that I love to talk about, I started watching other YouTubers and people, and they started saying, you need to focus on the things that you love, that are important to you. Yes, some people might not be interested in your book reviews, but there are going to be some people that are. Some people might not be interested in your movie reviews, but they are going to be interested in your video game reviews. And basically, you just need to do what is right for you. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing the things I love on this channel from now on. And I'm going to do it, as I always have, positively and adding to the conversation. Because there's so many different things to talk about in terms of books and video games, as well as movies. And I just want to open myself up to new ideas and new things, and I think that could be a lot of fun. So pretty soon you're going to be seeing not just movie and TV reviews on the channel, but you are also going to be getting my video game reviews and book reviews. I've got a few book reviews on the back burner right now that I'm really excited to talk about, and I can't wait to share that content with you guys, because I had a lot of fun reading those, and it has just really inspired me. So in terms of the overall changes that are happening, nothing really crazy is going to happen. I'm still going to be doing my movie reviews. It's just going to be the added book reviews as well as video game reviews. I'm also wanting to get away from the style of reviewing that I have been doing for a while in terms of behind the scenes. Behind the scenes was a lot of fun when I started implementing it, but I'm gonna try to get away from that and maybe implement it more into my videos instead of making it a whole section. And I might end up getting rid of it altogether. I also want to at least try to make videos that are not scripted, because one of the problems I have with scripting my videos is that you guys really don't get my personality. I have a very strange, awkward personality, and I want to share with you guys the real awkward me instead of the person that's just reading whatever he wrote, because even though I enjoy writing the scripts and it's a whole lot easier to edit, it's ultimately not me, and I can't really replicate how I talk in those kinds of videos. But hopefully I can start doing that. It is going to be a whole lot more difficult because I do tend to ramble on a lot, but I think that I can eventually get there, and it can be a lot of fun. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting things going on, and I'm excited to share this news with you guys. And I hope you're excited as I am to continue this and go on into a new era for this channel. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But anyway, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and stay positive.